Hey, what's up, y'all? Alex here in Mississauga, just to the west of Toronto. We're obviously in the greater Toronto area, and we're here in the industrial part of Mississauga. We're at the corner of Dixie Road and South Gateway Road, right across from the Dixie Park Center, which is like a shopping office complex from like 1993. I came here twice. Once was in the winter. That was right after the big snowstorm. And I didn't like my take, so I got rid of the video. And this time, I was able to get a successful take. Actually, the reason why I came back here is because when I came last time, only one elevator was working. This time, both of them were. So I got my video. So now we're walking south here in Dixie Road. It's another hot day, but it's a lot less cooler than it was. There's actually a lot more wind. A little bit of cool breeze here. It's like 23 degrees Celsius, feeling like 28. And today being Tuesday, July 8th, 2025. And it is, I think it's around 2:20 p.m. Oh, look, there's the Mississauga skyline over there. And there's our version of the Twin Towers on Ontario Street over there. And here's the Dixie Transitway Station. And the Transitway is a rapid way for MyWay buses that go to Kipling Terminal, Renfrew Station, Square One in the city center, Meadowvale, and elsewhere. Although that's not actually how I got here. What I did was, it did take a while, but I did go down to Long Branch Loop. I took the 123. Unfortunately, I missed the 110 departure from Long Branch Loop. Sorry, Long Branch, because I was going to catch the 5 Dixie to get here, and that's what I did. Yes, it was a long ride, but I still wanted to get a video regardless, because, you know, the 5 was a route I haven't actually done as yet, and unfortunately, I just missed its lights. And light cycles here are pretty damn long, so I'm going to be waiting here for, I don't know, friggin' 2 minutes, so I'll be right back. That's a lot of friggin' cars going along here. I think the Transitway opened about 10 years ago here. It's useful. The routes are slightly infrequent, but they're not bad. They're not bad. Most of the time when I'm in Mississauga, I do tend to use the Transitway. Because most of the time I go to Renfrew Station, or sometimes if I'm going to a different part of Mississauga, I just go to Kipling, which is, well, that's not what I did getting here, because I went to Long Branch. But going back to Toronto, I will have to go to Kipling. I just thought we would make a walking video here in Mississauga. And even though it's hot, at least it wasn't like yesterday. It was so freaking hot and humid as balls out. We went to Niagara Falls yesterday with Yoshi, Alicia, and Sapan. Good long day trip. We spent like several hours there. Sapan was live streaming. We did a few attractions. I filmed 2 walking videos. But I also filmed a lot of videos from the car, right? Sapan was driving us. And I was in the middle of editing all those videos from yesterday. So I'm not done yet. When I get back home, I'm gonna have to finish that up and then get the videos from today uploaded as well. Always want to get them up, well, uploaded as soon as possible, but not publish it until I'm down to the chronological order. Because I'm still gonna post videos from last month, and I am hungry. It's kind of past my lunchtime. I will say though, yesterday we had a great time in Niagara. We did stay a little bit longer. Going home wasn't too bad. Okay, well, we left at like 4:30, but we did leave at afternoon rush hour. There was a bit of traffic on the 403, and we were crawling up for a bit. So then we got off at Dundas, And then we drove all the way back into Toronto. And then Sapan dropped me off at Kipling Station at around 6:30. So it took us 2 hours, well, at least for me, just to drive from Niagara Falls to Kipling Station. But hey, on the bright side though, we did find some very cheap parking for just $8 on Center Street, just west of Clifton Hill. So that was pretty good. Here's Hickory Drive. Now, instead of walking on this road here, why don't we just veer off? I am walking to a plaza near Rathburn and Tompkin. Today is $2 Tuesdays. I think they still have that on. So since it's been 2 weeks since I actually had that special, we're gonna do that again. You know how I love Pizza Hut, and their $2 special is like one of the best I've had. It was actually one of the greatest deals I've had there. Because for the most part, Pizza Hut is a little bit expensive, but you can't go wrong with their personal pan pizza. It's one topping, but it's fine. I got one last time, but I might get two. We'll see if that special is still available. If not, I am gonna go somewhere else. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever walked. Well, other than Port Credit, I don't think I've walked any of the other residential streets here in Saga. At least it's nice and sunny out. Less cooler than it was yesterday. I checked on Google Maps while I was still on the bus making my video, and I think this street here up ahead would go down to Rathburn, and then I'll get my lunch there at the plaza. So at least I get a walking video done, even though this is a pretty boring area if you ask me. I'm still making it anyway. I mean, I go to Mississauga quite often because it's easy for me to get there. And I think the fares here are just like are cheaper as opposed to like York Region. YRT fares are like they're like $4.12 now. They've raised their freaking prices. But I think my way is almost the same as TTC. I think it's $3.35, and unfortunately I do have to pay again, so. And oh yeah, Hickory Drive continues. It's like a fork in the road. But as I was saying, it's easy for me to get to Mississauga. It's one of the, in my opinion, it's one of the nicer cities here in the GTA. Or I should say, I think it's the nicest city in the Greater Toronto Area that I personally, have been to. Oh, and same with Oakville as well. When we're talking about friggin' Brampton, it's a different story. But Mississauga is nice. It is pretty nice. Also, happy belated birthday to my younger cousin, Simon, who's now 20. Wow. Okay, so houses here are kind of big. And again, my mom used to live in Mississauga for a very short time, but that's all the way just near Arundel Village and on the Credit Woodlands. Actually, it was my grandma that was living there for a while, but my mom decided to move back to Scarborough because, she was far from the city itself. Well, at the time, she was pretty far from Toronto. And so she kind of moved back, but only to Scarborough. When we're talking about like pre-1998 amalgamation. I think she still has some family living around here that's I've seen sporadically. I was walking near their house, not on their street, but in the area back on Christmas Eve, and I was making that walking video on here on Ontario Street. This is a little park here, but I'm not gonna walk through there. Okay, this street isn't actually boring. I thought you'd be seeing a lot of these typical post-war homes, but you got a mix of these here, modern ones. Yes, they're generic, but they look kind of nice. Oh, I love the cool freaking breeze here, man. It wasn't like yesterday we went to the falls. Again, we spent a lot of time. I filmed a few elevators with Yoshi, while Alicia and Panda were doing their own thing. Well, they had the pass. We didn't. Me and Yoshi, we only did a sky wheel and the indoor mini golf. But I'm already planning on going back. Hopefully later this month. We've also talked about potentially going there to watch the fireworks, but the problem is it's late at night. It's at 10 p.m. and I don't know if I want to spend the night there. But Alicia's only bringing that up because she has family there. In fact, she's back there right now, so she's very familiar with Niagara Falls, probably even more than me. But yeah, I do want to go back, maybe to make another walking video and film some more elevators, hopefully before I go away, because I am going away in 4 weeks. So if not, then maybe after. And then Alicia and I plan to go back, but this time on our own at the end of summer. And here is Rapid Road East, and we got 2 pigeons I haven't seen here in Sauga all day. We're gonna walk west here. Oh wow, look, you got the skyline. And look, we got a bit of shade here too. Good thing the plaza's on this side. I've been along here before on the 20 Raffern bus. Although I don't think I'm gonna be taking that to Kipling. I might just walk down to Burnhamthorpe and catch the 126 Express, which is faster than taking the 20. And then I might just head home. I don't know. Continue editing. I did see that the TTC has released their consultations for next year's annual network plan, which was formerly the service plan. And you know, I always study a lot of their transit planning initiatives, how they want their feedback from us, and it's a very good, I think they do a great job at providing consultations to the public. And I, of course, took the survey. There's a few things I like and a few things that I have no opinion on as yet. But I'm always very interested when they release their actual network plan, which is a document where they describe how they reflected their service in the past year, or what they plan to do the next year. So alright, so we gotta go to Tompkin Road. That is still quite a ways away, but it's not far. So we'll stay on this side. Actually, they do have like engagement pop-ups at different sites. I know tomorrow they're having one at UTSC, then at St. George Station, Lawrence West Station. I might go to one of them, because I think it's important to provide your feedback on stuff like this. In fact, even when the city of Toronto, they have their own meetings, I think they invite the public to come on and voice their concerns or opinions. I wonder if there's a way to do that. Would I say it's a busy week? I don't know, maybe. I gotta get a birthday gift for Yoshi. Even though his birthday is next week, he's having his actual party on Friday at the Mandarin and Yonge and Eglinton, which would be my third time going there in as many years. So Mandarin's very good. I had forgotten how great it was. I think everybody's going to be there. Sapan, Liam. I can't think of anybody else. Ken's coming. I don't know about Johnny, even though he lives right around the corner. So that will be fun. I don't know if I'll make any videos Friday, or if I could even think of one. I will be there a little bit earlier. If so, we'll see if Alicia can come out. But hopefully she's available Thursday as well, because I've been wanting to collab with her for a while. Okay, I don't like using the word collab, but, get together and make a few videos. We're thinking of going to the islands. I was going to go that last week, but I felt like shit, so hopefully this Thursday, depending on the weather. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Yeah, I guess we have a kind of jam-packed summer. I can hear a couple of squirrels in the distance. Even if I were to go back, I could just take the 51 to Tompkins Station and just take the bus over to Renforth and then the 32 bus across, but I think I'd rather just go to Kipling instead. I think it's fine. So here's a little trail here. This is Applewood Hills Trail. We should be at Tompkins pretty soon. Oh, there's a crow right up there. And this is Roughwood District Park. A little bit of nature around here. Whew. Now I can walk fast. Oh, look, here comes the 20 Rathburn bus. And again, that's going to Kipling Station and Terminal. This would have been like the direct way, but again, I'll probably walk down to Burdenthorpe. 2271, a 2022 hybrid. But you're going a little bit slow here. Maybe to keep it on schedule, I don't know, but it's a bit annoying. Hopefully we're almost there. Oh, here comes another bus, 2215 this time. Well, same model, but Starlight Drive. If I didn't miss that 110 departure from Long Branch, I would have been gone already. Oh well. Hopefully I'll be back home by 4. And then I gotta shave, so. Alright, yep, that is Tompkin Road. Oh boy. Well, I think we're still doing good for time, just 21 minutes. Just didn't really want to make it too long. But yeah, I decided to walk here from Dixie Park Center. Hey, at least we're walking in a quieter part of town here. All right, well, I'm going to start wrapping it up on my lunch, and then I'll probably start heading home. So, this is Tompkin Plaza here. All right. Anyway, guys, so thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay cool, stay hydrated. I need to get some water. And yeah, take care, peace out, and bye-bye.